The situation at San Marcos RC School has grown from an internal issue to community-level concern, as explained by San Marcos Village Alcalde, Jose Chun.
They demonstrate in Monday, and if they don't get the satisfaction, they will still continue.
Parent and mother of two children at the school, Mariaba, spoke of some of the concerns.
We are unsatisfied with the way our principal and vice principal are handling things in our school. First, the principal accused his staff of stealing from his office. When we heard about it, we as parents requested a meeting with them so they can provide us a financial report of how the money is spent for this school year. They presented a financial report without receipts.
Another parent and father of four children at the school, Albert Muku, expressed concern affecting him and other parents.
I am unsatisfied by the way the principal is teaching my child. To begin with, in the principal's class, he is teaching my child wrong information. I will keep my child at home until the vice and the principal be removed.
Villager Juan Cal, who had been working along with the parents, spoke of concerns and measures.
The concern of parents is that if the vice principal, Mr. Jeffrey Coleman, and the principal, Mr. Eugene Bengoshe, cannot be transparent and accountable like they would have want them to be, then the parents would have gotten to this point to protest the decisions of the relevant authorities. I, the spokespersons of the parents, have met with Mr. Bo, the management, and the Ministry of Education. And out of that meeting, the outcome was that the ministry and the management will afford these two teachers another opportunity to continue be teachers and of course leaders of the school as administration. And the position of the parents is that they disagree with that.
School principal Leopoldo Bengoshe spoke of what he knows of the situation.
This protest was because of a letter that I had sent to 3 staff members who are members of the fundraising committee, and regarding school supplies. I believe that as the principal, I have the right to send staff member or staff members letter, especially when I know that they are doing things that are not within the handbook of policy or within the school rules. Thereafter, it was recommended that we have a staff meeting. At that staff meeting, members of the village came and they took over the staff meeting and they demanded financial report. I asked for patience for the treasurer of the school to give the financial report on a Friday. On the Friday, he did not come, all right, but I went to his house and it was agreed that he would provide the financial report at a subsequent meeting. When he came at that subsequent meeting, the manager was there, and when he presented this financial report, the manager was well in tune and the manager agreed with the financial report. It was the villagers who consistently spoke about finance, transparency and accountability. And the manager is saying that there is transparency and accountability in the financial report, sir. The manager, along with the education officer and the BNT representative, decided that we need another meeting, but this time a staff meeting. So we had that meeting at the education office.
San Marcos School is under the management of Toledo Roman Catholic Schools with assistant local manager Timoteo Bo.
I met with the villagers and community, including the staff, on Wednesday, June 15th. 2 issues were brought by the parents and teachers. 1, there is a lack of accountability of the school finances. And 2, there is a lack of cooperation among the staff. After listening to the villagers, parents, and leaders, I urged them to elect a new PTA that would oversee the finances of the school, but they refused. Regarding the lack of cooperation of the teachers, I also agreed to facilitate a meeting with the staff to hear their concerns. That meeting was held on Friday, June 17th at the Education Center. Present were the entire staff, except for 1 teacher who was on sick leave, BNTU representative, Ministry of Education representative. At the conclusion of the meeting, teachers and the principal were able to leave the differences they had and were ready to move forward with the school as a team. On Friday, June 17th, however, I received a letter signed by the alcalde and deputy alcalde, and therein they demanded the transfer of the principal, Mr. Leopoldo Bengoche, and the vice principal, Mr. Jeffrey Coleman. And they also demanded that I appoint Mr. Miguel Vires, a current staff member at San Marcos RC School, as the principal, and that if I don't, they will mobilize and protest. The Education Act, as I explained to them during a meeting yesterday, along with the education manager, Dr. Carmen Lopez, I cannot and will not yield to their demand, as it is not in line with the education rules. As it pertains to the teachers, they are at school and they are ready to teach. I am satisfied that there is accountability at the school.
With the current situation at San Marcos RC School, the 170 Infant 1 to Standard 6 students are not in school, as well as the 26 preschool students, while the staff of 9 teachers, including 1 preschool teacher, are at school during regular school hours. Reporting for Love News, Paul Mahong, Punta Gorda.